Hi guys, it's Synolve. How you guys doing? I sure hope you're doing well. Welcome back for another video, and thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you being here. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video. Today we're talking about the citizenship opportunity in Burkina Faso that is offered by President IBRAHIM Traoré. Okay, and so he is the president of Burkina Faso, and it's an amazing opportunity that's being offered by President Traoré and through ADDI. And when I say through, we're going to talk more about that. He's enlisted the help of ADDI to offer this opportunity to the diaspora. And so join me for this conversation. It's going to be good. All right, so now, in my last video, how to rebrand yourself, your life, and level up, go check that video out if you haven't already. I talked about, if you stick around all the way to the end, I talked about leveling up. And one way to do that is to leave the country. Just leave. Okay, if that's what you want to do. Repatriate, become an expat. And so I thought I'd give you some ideas of some places that you could go. And so this time what we're going to be talking about, the country we're going to be talking about is Burkina Faso, and this amazing opportunity. In the future we'll be talking about more. If you're an OG, you already know that I talked about repatriating and becoming an expat to Africa and to Jamaica and other countries. I interviewed people. That was long-standing content. We're going to bring some of that content back. We're going to bring that back, okay, as part of our content offering, as part of our pillars, okay? Because it's one way you can level up and really live your best life and be your best self. There are a lot of reasons why Black Americans, Black American women, Black American men, Black American families want to leave America. And we ain't the only ones. Okay, there are a lot of reasons why people want to leave America for greener pastures and go somewhere else and live their best lives. And so in researching opportunities for ourselves and our own family, I ran across this one amazing opportunity in Burkina Faso. And I was like, I got to share it. I keep it to we don't gatekeep over here, okay? We don't gatekeep. I had to share it. I got to share it. So look, we're going to hit this video. We're going to go through this video, and I'm going to share all the information. Talking so fast, I'm getting tongue-tied. We're going to share all the information, and then you guys mull over it, see what's good for you, and make your own decisions, all right? Now, the citizenship opportunity is presented by President IBRAHIM Traoré. Okay, I've been practicing my French in my Burkina Faso. Okay, just practicing, right? Trying to pronounce this correctly. So my apologies if I don't. My name is Synolve, so I'm just saying I'll do the best that I can. So my apologies if I mispronounce this in any way. That is not my intention. But President Ibrahim Traoré is the amazing president of Burkina Faso, and he has enlisted ADDI to assist him. And so if you probably remember that ADDI was founded by Her Excellency Dr. Arikana Kwai, okay? And so ADDI stands for the African Diaspora Development Institute. And so to tell you a little bit about it, ADDI was born out of the desire to bring Africa to the world and the world to Africa. There currently is no one resource to easily find information about Africa. And so ADDI aims to be that resource. And so there are so many reasons that this exodus has begun, and so many reasons why, from the brain drain from Africa, people going over to European countries in the West and other areas for different reasons. And so also there, of course, was the 400 years due to the transatlantic slave trade, and that has really put a lot of strain on both African Americans or Africans, in the UK, but Africans throughout the diaspora, wherever they may be, Jamaica, the Caribbean, wherever they may be. And so now ADDI is working through this to bridge the gap between the African diaspora and the motherland. And she always says the motherland welcomes you home. All right, so we're going to we've talked about what the ADDI is, okay? And so the next thing I really want to share with you, I'm looking at my notes, y'all. The next thing I really want to share with you is who Dr. Arikana, Her Excellency Dr. Arikana Chiombre Kwa is. Okay, so y'all, if I'm mispronouncing this, y'all, we practicing. Just know I'm in the mirror practicing, okay, every day. So she is the African Union Ambassador. She's the founder of ADDI. She is the African Union Ambassador to the United States of America. She's been there since 2016. And she is pretty amazing. If you ever get a chance to hear her speak, I've only gotten a chance to hear her speak in lectures and video, but wow, to be in the same room with her would be absolutely amazing. She's fully committed to reinforcing the long-standing deep cultural and economic relations between Africa and the U.S. She plays a key role in reinforcing the African Union's strategic partnerships with many countries around the world, and so she's amazing, including the U.S. Prior to her appointment, Ambassador Arikana Chiombre Kwa was a renowned family medicine doctor in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Y'all, if you don't know, I'm just outside of Memphis, and so this is amazing. Where she's been practicing medicine for the last 25 years. Now, she has done so many different things. She's opened a clinic or medical facility in South Africa. She is amazing, and she's received so many awards. She is a medical doctor, okay? She's received the Women in Excellency Award, and so, oh my gosh. I'm reading over her this information, and I'm telling you, she is amazing. She's a member of the American Medical Association, the American Academy of Family Physicians, and the Tennessee Academy of Family Physicians. Okay, she's pretty amazing. I'm just saying. Now, Burkina Faso. How does this? Okay, so this is ADDI, right? Is spearheading this offer, presenting the offer, right? And so is working with President Traoré to present this offer to the diaspora, okay? And so you got to know so you got to know where Burkina Faso is, okay? So Burkina Faso is a landlocked country in West Africa. Okay, it's bordered by Mali to the northwest, Niger to the northeast, Benin to the southeast, Togo and Ghana to the south, and the Ivory Coast to the southwest. Okay, so this is where Burkina Faso is. It's a beautiful country, and it's landlocked in West Africa. Now, it was previously called the Republic of Upper Volta. It was renamed Burkina Faso by former President Thomas Sankara. Okay, its citizens are known as Burkina Bay, all right, Burkina Bay, and the capital is, which is the largest city, is Ouagadougou. I think I said it right. Okay. Now, you may know you may know that Burkina Faso was under French rule. It was colonized, unfortunately, by the French. And so you may have heard of one of their most favors. Tell me what you think about Burkina Faso. Okay, tell me where you have already repatriated or you are an expat. Tell me where you moved. Tell me tell me where you're going, where you want to go, where you want to be, where you are dreaming of. Do your research. Do your research wherever you go before you go. And let me know, all right, when you get there and that you're all right and you're okay. Famous presidents, their ancestor, of course, IBRAHIM Traoré is pretty famous himself. He's making great strides, but he walks in the spirit of Thomas Sankara, President Thomas Sankara. President Thomas Sankara, all due respect, all due honor and respect. This man was a genius. He stood his grounds against the French. He was absolutely amazing. And I admire him, have admired him. Of course, you research the story. He was unfortunately, yeah. So, yeah, we're not going to talk about that. But, beautiful history and beautiful story. You got to research this for yourself. You may already know a lot about President Thomas Sankara. Now, you may know a lot about President Thomas Sankara, but what do you know about President IBRAHIM Traoré? Okay, now this man is amazing. He is such an amazing young man. He really is. I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of him. He walks in the spirit of his ancestor, the spirit of President Thomas Sankara. Really amazing, truly amazing. So let's talk a little bit about some of the things that he has done, because you need to know where you're going. You got to know where you're going. You got to know, are you going to do your research? Where are you going? Where are you going? Who's the president? Who's making the offer? Okay, now we've covered those things. So we're going to talk about who the president is, the current president is right now. All right, so President IBRAHIM Traoré is the world's youngest president, okay? He leads Burkina Faso. He is the world's youngest president. At just 36 years old, President IBRAHIM Traoré stands as the absolute premier. He is the world's youngest president, okay? Now, he is leading Burkina Faso and many say Africa through an amazing, remarkable, amazing transformation. It's beautiful to watch. You gotta watch him, okay? See what he's doing. Now, his journey to presidency came through a coup, okay? And in September 22, he led this coup and ousted the previous military government. And so his rise to power was due to a lot of the frustrations that he was having, and he wanted to see amazing things happen in his country, and he is doing it. He is putting not just at words, his action. Okay, I'm going to talk about 4 major changes. There's so many. Okay, he has a host of things that he has done in just 4 years. All right, he has revolutionized this country in so many ways. Healthcare is one of the first ways. Okay, President IBRAHIM Traoré has officially opened what is being called the best hospital in Africa, if not the world, right? It's in Bobo Dioulasso, and it has, right? It's a huge, beautiful, amazing complex, not just building. It provides and will provide, because it's so many pieces to this beautiful puzzle. All right, world-class services, state-of-the-art medical technology, and cutting-edge diagnostic equipment, advanced surgical tools with superior modern infrastructure, and the brilliance of African doctors and healthcare workers, all right? It boasts specialized wings for maternity, trauma, pediatrics, and oncology. No more will Africans have to go to Europe or other places in the world. to go to the hospital, to have the quality medical care that they deserve. They will no longer have to go to the West. This is beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay. Additionally, I'm not going to tell all the things, but I'm gonna do a whole video on him. He has also provided the Burkina Faso people with 15 mobile clinics. Do you hear me? 15 mobile clinics. Not just this one hospital, but 15 mobile clinics. All right. We're going to have to come back to him, come back to more of the things that he's done in healthcare, because there's much more. Now, agricultural advancements. President Traoré has developed Burkina Faso into a beautiful agricultural powerhouse. Okay, one of the things that Burkina Faso is known for are their tomatoes. They have, oh my gosh, these tomatoes look so good. I just wanted to eat one off. I just want to eat them off. I just want to go down and just eat them off the vine. They look so good. Now, I'm a country girl, so y'all know, Tennessee, Mississippi, we grow tomatoes here. And so, okay. So he has two state-of-the-art processing plants for tomatoes, right? So they're gonna process the tomatoes and can it right in Burkina Faso. There are two places in Babo Diosso and Yako, and so no more sending it over to the West to process it and then having to buy it back. No, President Traoré, right, started. I'm talking about their own manufacturing plant right there in Burkina Faso. He has created and is creating financial and economic stability. Okay, let's go back to this plant. One of the things now he's done is he's changed a lot of rules so that only, which is also blends into the financial and economic, only people who are Burkina Faso citizens can own agricultural lands. And so I'm gonna redo more research and you do your own research. You know how Ghana, you can only own the land for like 99 years. I think Gambia has similar rules so that nobody else can come in and take the land. This man, he is brilliant. Okay, so there's that. Okay, you need to know that before you go. Okay, so he's made a lot of rules that impact the country in positive ways and that are going to protect him and anyone, the citizens who live there. All right, amazing citizens who live there, and anyone else who chooses from the diaspora to go home. Okay, so because most of my folks, we're from the diaspora, so that's why I'm talking to y'all like that, family. Okay. Because y'all already know. Now, financial and economic. Captain IBRAHIM TRAORE has opened the Burkina Bank. He's opened a bank. Do you hear me? A bank. He has launched this West African nation's first bank. He's launched this West African nation, Burkina Faso's first state bank. All right. And so the bank will be in Ouagadougou, and which is the capital of Burkina Faso. And I'm taking this from a statement that President Traoré announced on Twitter. X. Okay, if we must. All right. So there you go. It is being reported in so many different African newspapers, and it's so many different places, y'all. And so this is good stuff. This is good stuff. He's improving, right, the infrastructure, right? He's making significant infrastructure improvements. Okay, so this is for healthcare. So we did healthcare, agricultural advancements, financial and economic stability, bringing financial and economic stability, and then 4 is the improvements that he's making to the infrastructure in Burkina Faso. Right now, this is not limited to, but it also includes electricity and roads by extending electricity into rural areas. Oh my gosh. He's also establishing the Faso Mayo Mega Project, addressing housing challenges in the country's urban cities. And so the construction includes 50,000 new residential units with dedicated green spaces and electrical advances and so much more. All right, now what you came for. This has all been done in 2 years, by the way. President Traoré has done this in 2 years. 2 years. This man, this country is amazing. So he's grown the GDP from 18.8 billion to 22.1 billion. Y'all, I'm gonna make a whole video on this man, okay? Because on this president, in honor to him and praise to him and to the people of Burkina Faso, because this is amazing. This is amazing. All right, so now we're gonna talk about the citizenship order. Ordering you, come on. We're gonna talk about the citizenship offer. Okay, we're gonna talk about this citizenship offer because I know you want to know. All right, so I'm gonna give the website for ADDI. I'm gonna put it below, link it so you can go check them out. Now, the government of Burkina Faso has asked ADDI to spearhead a citizenship initiative that invites the African diaspora to apply to become citizens of Burkina Faso. And there will be 2 tiers of application. Tier 1, all those who have traced their lineage to Burkina Faso through their DNA, right? So you take a ancestry DNA test, right? You take an ancestry test. Now, 2 is any black. The second tier is any black diaspora, okay? Now, there will be when is this going to happen? So you're going to have, so you apply, and I'm going to tell you how to apply. The government of Burkina Faso has indicated that there will be a ceremony conferring citizenship in June, okay? In June. And they're going to tell the exact date. Now, ADDI has provided some Zoom calls, so you definitely want to get in touch with them. I'm going to leave emails for you guys if this interests you. It's an amazing country, okay? Now, you, at the time of the citizenship, when it's conferred, when they have the citizenship and it's conferred to you, right? And you must be present in Burkina Faso in order to be conferred with Burkina Faso citizenship. So you must be present. All right. Now, how? Applications should be sent to the following email addresses. I'll leave them here. I'll leave them in the comment, in the pinned comment below, and in the description box. Now, you got to make sure with the applications you have the following. There's a document you can download, but also you have evidence of an individual or student ADDI membership. Okay, you got to do that. 2, you have to have a certificate of DNA ancestry, right? And you must have a government issued ID from your current country. And you have to have a passport sized photograph. Okay. Now, you have to be a member of ADDI, so there are rules for that, and there's a cost for that, which is US $365, US is $100, and so yeah, and a student membership is $50. So you have to be a member of the ADDI. Okay. So you want to get that, because that has to be done by April the 30th in order to apply. And then there are also citizenship fees so associated that are specific for and to Burkina Faso. So, you know, you got 2 sets of fees going on here, plus your African ancestry DNA test, which you want to expedite and make sure it gets back, right? Okay, now, let's see, you got to be registered. I talked about that. There's some different things if you are you know, in South Africa, there's some different things. So I want you to read over all of the rules, okay, and the memberships and different fees if you're in Jamaica or the Caribbean. So you want to read over all those fees. Now you have to, they strongly urge that you take your DNA test through African Ancestry, right? Incorporated. So there you go. So if you have already taken your test with another testing company, you can still qualify for this opportunity. So it talks about children. If you're adding a child, the child is over 18, then they also need to be a paid individual ADDI member. So if they're a student, of course, it's a lesser fee, right? If they're 18 and they're in college or something, or, you know. Now, so that's all of that. And then you apply. So there are emails to apply. There are ways, the documentation. There's a PDF document that you can download that will give you more information. And this is amazing. This is amazing. Now, if you're adding a spouse, they need to be a paid they need to be a paid individual ADDI member as well. You can also add a child who is under 18. So there's information for that. I mean, yeah, they've got quite a bit. Now, all of this, like I said, has to be paid by April the 30th. So now for the ADDI membership. Now, there are going to be some things that are coming down the pike that will tell more about what the actual Burkina Faso fees, their requirements, which are separate from what you need to do from ADDI. So it's like a two-tier process. You have to do what you need to do for ADDI, and then you have to also do what you need to do for Burkina Faso. Now, when you email these two emails, there are two emails that you can use. I'll put them on the screen and down in the pinned comments. And there's also a separate page, like I said, that you can download more information to get, right? So you can have all the information you need for, you know, Burkina Faso and the information you need for ADDI, because they are, Burkina Faso is running this citizenship program through ADDI. Very interesting. Very interesting. I am just blown away. I'm gonna tell y'all, I am just blown away by Burkina Faso, by all of the different changes that they have made, by all of the advancements and the opportunities that exist there. They have created their first EV car. Did you hear me? They have created their first EV car. Okay. So there are so many things that are going on in Burkina Faso. In such a short time, he's done these things. He's created jobs. He has made it very safe for the country in terms of, you know, providing health care. And of course, he's just a brilliant person. He's got a great shoulder on his head, creating a bank, the first bank for this nation. Oh my gosh. And just creating stability. And the people they love him. But then not only in Africa are people really just behind him and supporting him and in awe of him. People all throughout Africa and all throughout the diaspora are really championing him and supporting him, because he is a man of his word. He is a man of his word. He is doing the work. He is putting in the work, creating jobs and a better living for his people. I mean, he's putting his people first. He even took a pay cut, y'all. So he takes his pay as a general, but he does the presidency. He has this big pot where everybody puts in a bit of their pay. And so he put his whole presidency salary in that pot. He is a person of his word. He is brilliant. this is, when I look at him, I always think of him like if I were his mom. That's really how I think of him. I think, wow, if I was this young man's mom, how proud would I be? If I were his parent, mom and dad, grandparent, I would be so proud. If I were his auntie, I would be so proud of this young man because he is just doing amazing things. They have raised him well. He walks in the footsteps of President Thomas Sankara. He is brilliant. He is a visionary. And he's an amazing leader. And Burkina Faso is an amazing place to go. All right, I'm going to let you make your own decision because, we all have our wonderful places of where we want to go, where we want to land in the world. And so thought we would have this discussion. It's been a while to have this discussion. It's been a while since you and I have talked about other countries and where we might land, where we might want to go, and where we want to show up in the world and repatriate. It's so much going on, y'all. It's so much going on. We ain't gonna even talk about that. Whatever reason you might want to leave your country, okay, wherever you are in the West or the Caribbean or beyond, that's your business. Okay, I'm just saying. But if you're in the USA, I truly understand and feel your pain because where I am in the U.S. And so if you're hearing this message and you are somewhere else, pray for your sisters and brothers in the West, okay? They ain't doing well. I don't care what they say. It's something every day. And so opportunities like this through President IBRAHIM TRAORE and Burkina Faso, and of course ADDI. We are so grateful that you are creating these offerings and thinking about us in the diaspora and creating pathways and ways so that we can come home. All right, guys. This is Synolve signing off. I love you guys so much. I do. Tell me where you're gonna go. Tell me what you're thinking about. Tell me what you think about Burkina Faso. Okay, tell me where you have already repatriated or you are an expat. Tell me where you moved. Tell me where you're going, where you want to go, where you want to be, where you are dreaming of. Do your research wherever you go before you go. And let me know, all right, when you get there and that you're all right and you're okay. All right, guys, I love you so much. I am going to see you in another video real soon. And I got more videos, okay? Check down in the, check down up here, cards all around. Check out my playlist. I have more videos. And, of course, we're going to be talking more and more about opportunities to relocate and expat all around the world, all right? And as always, Africa welcomes you. I love you guys so much. All right? Big hugs. All right, guys. I love you guys so much. And I'm going to see you, family, in another video real soon. Bye-bye, guys.